I was born in Swansea and I lived here, then went to college and all the rest of it and lived in lots of different places. There's a bit of my artwork in virtually every school in Swansea. I started having people to stay under the Share Tawe scheme. The big discovery I have made is that the difference between people, personalities, is greater than the difference between cultures. Hey!
Hello there, Mary.
Great to see you at last.
And
oh,
you.
My words. Crazy, isn't it?
And what a stunning backdrop you've got there, too. Can you tell me, because I don't know a great deal about you, so are you from Swansea? Are you from elsewhere? How did you come to be where you are today?
I was born in Swansea and I lived here, then went to college and all the rest of it and lived in lots of different places. Bristol, Liverpool, all over the place, and then ended up. I had a year and then I did teacher training. 14 years after doing a degree in Liverpool in painting, and then taught in a couple of different places, including the Bahamas. And I had a child in 1981. That's right. My daughter's now just become a mum, so I'm a granny, very happy, arty granny. Then I got into, it was a very weird thing how it all happened. I married a Ghanaian out in the Bahamas. I was taught in the Bahamas for a year. Then I came back, I had 8 years full-time teaching in Swansea. And then I gave that up because I was just exhausted in the end. And I've been 20 years now freelance. Very, very happy working for the Glenviv and everybody. There's a bit of my artwork in virtually every school in Swansea. Oh, I love it, yes. And I'm now employed by the Glenvivian to work with refugees and asylum seekers. I've been actually doing that officially a couple of years, but I've been involved with the sort of asylum seeker and refugee community for about 14 years. First of all, with the drop-in sessions, I did voluntarily teaching bits of art or just talking. And then when both my children had left home, I started having people to stay under the Share Tawe scheme.
Tell me a bit more about that scheme, Share Tawe, you say? Yes,
if people... asylum seekers, if they refuse, if their application for asylum is refused, and often it's refused because it's not believed that they come from where they say they come from, all sorts of reasons, without anything, until they can put in an application which has fresh evidence in it. And at that point, people have nothing.
What was it that drove you to open your home in this way?
Well, it seemed a waste to have two empty bedrooms. Plus, I've enjoyed it. It opens the world to me a bit, mixing with people from different countries. The big discovery I have made is that the difference between people, personalities, is greater than the difference between cultures. Two people from exactly the same village can be very different, whereas, I found that to be definitely so.
Given everything that's going on in the media right now and what's been going on in the States, I think that is that's a very powerful statement and very true. You mentioned to me that you'd realised there were additional benefits to you through your art.
Yes, well, not only do I have one of the stipulations I make on top of the general ones, which are there for everyone who stays in somebody's house, which are laid out. One, they must feed my cat if I go away. That's a big one. The other one is that they must fit for me to paint them. So this is one here. This is another of the boys who stayed with me.
Wow.
There we are. And this is the one. This is another one. This is Hetty, who cuts my hair. Where's he gone? There he is. He cuts my hair. That's when he was. That's when he was still waiting. Yeah, so I am, I don't pay for haircuts or anything like that.
So what you're
Great.
telling me then is in the middle of lockdown, you're still getting your hair cut, unlike the rest of us.
No. I haven't had my haircut. I had to cut my fringe myself. That's why it's so terrible.
You clearly have developed, you still have a very strong bond with the people that you've opened your home to.
Yes. I do think of them as being my extra children, I really do. And my children have come, but my son is home at the moment, so I've got Hisham is staying here, he's an asylum seeker, and my son are both here. It's very interesting because Crazy loves ham sandwiches, and Hisham is Muslim and has been through a proper Ramadan. Crazy been drinking with the neighbours, and eating ham sandwiches. It's brilliant.
One of the reasons you were interested in having this conversation and taking part in You're the Voice was that you wanted to promote this because there are obviously still people out there who need help and assistance. Yeah, so
if we had known this lockdown was coming sooner, we could have advertised. Because so many people I know have been really lonely on their own. And every single person who's got people staying has opted for them to stay. It can be really good. It's not something to be frightened of.
Well, clearly you've found your family grow and grow and grow by doing this, haven't you?
Yes.
So I'm going to be, every now and again I'm quite cruel in these interviews because I'm going to put you on the spot now. Can you tell me the top 3 things that you feel you've benefited from by being a host?
Number 1, I would say that there have been times when one of the boys has actually been the person I've gone to when something has gone really bad, like my mum had fallen or something has happened and I can't do anything about it immediately. They are actually been my refuge. That's one thing, even though they're not here anymore. So the relationship is so strong and they've supported me. Like I'm their mum, they've looked after me, and I know, it's amazing. What would be the other things? We're just having young people around, and I remember one who was saying, this one, Bashir, when my mum wasn't well and going through difficult times, and it was hard, it was really difficult. And we were helping look after her, and I'd come home and I'd be absolutely whacked. And I just sort of blurted out to him. And within a few minutes, I'd be laughing. And he said to me, do you want me to go and look after you, Mum? And I said, no, I want you here. So when I come home, I'm happy in my home. The other thing is seeing them sort of learn English more and get into, and a bit more understanding about being here. They put in my Christmas tree, or loving the whole sort of Christmas thing of being in a home where that's going on, being part of here, really. Can I just tell you one little story?
Please do.
I was on a bus one day and a man was sounding off about these people coming from away and foreigners and stuff. 2 really ordinary Swansea blokes, probably about 60 or whatever. And his mate turned to him and he went, shut up, will you, he says. Swansea is a city of sanctuary. Oh, brilliant. That's great.
That seems like a great place to finish off, Mary. Thank you so much for sharing your love, your artwork, and your voice to this project. If somebody was interested in finding out more about being a host, what would they need to do?
They could get in touch with me, or there is, I believe, a share. Oh, I should have got all the details up, shouldn't I? But I'm very busy.
If you send me the details after this, then what I'll make sure that I do is in the edit, I can make sure I include the information around there.
Oh, well done, brilliant. Great. Okay, then I've only been back in Swansea about 3 days, so I've sort of hit the ground running, really. And I'm always willing to talk to people personally about it as well. A few people have phoned me first before they've had people, and generally everybody I know who's really been interested has hosted successfully. It's been fine.
If anybody does want to get in touch with Mary, then obviously put some comments in against this video, and I can put you in touch with Mary that way.
Brilliant. That would be great. Yes.
So thank you so much for taking part in this, and yeah, I'll be
Pleasure.
in touch with you.
Hooray! And you, pretend hug.
Bye-bye now.
Bye. Oh, God. There we are. Ta-da!